Okay, so this is a twofold exercise. First of all, if you go to Screencast-O-Matic, screencast-o-matic.com, okay, if you download the software for that, it allows you to then record your own tutorials like this one. So the tutorial for how to create a Kahoot is if you go to https://getkahoot.com, takes you to this screen. What you've got to do is sign up for free, put in your teacher details, get a username and password. So I'll sign in, and once you've signed in, if you look at it while this is waiting to open, here we go. So I've signed in, and this is what's known as my dashboard. Okay, so if I wanted to create a new Kahoot, I'd click that. For existing ones that I've already created, these are in my dashboard area. This is the one, if you look here, the pedagogy example. This was the one that I used for last week. So if you want to create a new Kahoot, you simply click New K, and then it'll appear quiz, discussion, survey. Have a play with any of these. I'll just do the quiz one. So if I put in here maths questions, give it a go. You've created it. Then it's just a simple case of what is 2 and 2 equal, and then it's a case of how quick. So obviously with these ones it'd be very quick, so you could put 5-10 seconds. So it's entirely up to you for differentiation. You can use 60 seconds, it's entirely up to you. 10 seconds. So if I then put in my potential answers, 1, then if I click in here 2 and 3 and 4, then I decide on the correct answer, which will be that one. Then it's a simple case of adding more questions. So if I do 5 times 5 here, and then again if I just put in some answers, and you can reduce them. If you don't want that many answers, you can just get rid of that one. Then let's put that one there. So if I put that there, okay, and then when you're happy with the amounts, now just to make notes, you can also use videos. So you can put your YouTube videos in there, or you can add images if you want someone to identify an image. As I said, it could be a flag or some sort of particular interest. And when you're happy, you simply just do save, continue, and again and again. Just to mention here, I usually put school, I usually leave it public, and when you're done, you're done. You save it, and then when you want to play it, you simply put play now, and then it'll be a case of what you'll have to do is you have this launch here. Then from a student's perspective, they will go into this website here, which we saw the people there, the teachers last week on the iPads. So for instance, if I just go back to here, I find out 778011. So if I go 77808 again, 011, enter, and then simply what the student does, puts in their name, and off they go. And then it'd be a simple case of me starting, or the teacher starting the quiz. Then it's just a case of the quiz questions come up, and the student has to identify which is which. So this is what we'll be seeing on the teacher screen, and then it'll be a case of this is what we'll be seeing on the student's screen. They have a look. So obviously I'll go back there, I'll try that one, and obviously if I got it right, it's correct, and if it's not, and then a simple case of going back. The teacher then presses the buttons. Obviously there'll be lots of people on that leaderboard. Then you have a look at this again. So from my perspective, being from the pupil now, look at the question, after relay, 5 eyes, and so what I'll do is I think that is that, and unfortunately obviously I got that one wrong. So that in essence, if you go back there, you finish the quiz, you'll see lots of different scores on there, and then what will happen is this pupil will be expected to then just fill in some details. I'll click that, and that is the end of the quiz, and then you'll be able to see the final results of all the different people there. And that is the end of our Kahoot tutorial.